Goal 16 by Olivia Scaglione and Dylan Green. Goal 16 is working to promote peaceful societies for durable growth, supply access to justice for all, and create successful, inclusive institutions regardless of social or economic rank. Without peace, justice, and inclusive governance, we cannot strive for sustainable development in a world that is constantly divided. Without these ideas, the world will fall into an endless cycle of dispute and brutality.
Violence has been plaguing the world since the beginning of mankind. However, Goal 16 is working to create a world where everyone feels safe and peace is something everyone strives for. Living in a world with peace means everyone feels secure in their government, community, and environment. According to SDG.org, the armed conflict in Colombia has damaged production, institutions, food security, and social trust. Through the sustainable agricultural production of indigenous crops and their international commercialization, the SDGF will create better employment, nutrition, and most importantly, peace in Cauca, one of the zones most affected by the long-lasting conflict. Our goal is to help all people by creating opportunities for people to succeed and institutions to help them be successful.
Justice means the process of using fair laws to judge and or to punish. In our world today, justice is very much overlooked. The United Nations are working toward justice for women, justice for African Americans, and justice for minorities. Some ways we can achieve justice is not to discriminate when hiring positions for a job. Also, not treating anyone differently because of what they look like. Treat everyone equally regardless of their outward appearance.
Strong institutions are groups of people who come together and accept others. They are similar to support groups. The United States has the largest population of children in prison. Each day, 10,000 youth are housed in adult prisons and jails. Strong institutions can give children and adults alike the resources they need to be successful.
Some critiques of Goal 16 are that is it a political goal which can run against some of the aims of development aid. It is also hard to monitor and get data from governments. How can we know whether or not the goal is having an impact? It does not take into account the cultural and political aspects of peace and the conflicts of the conflict. It is too top down and doesn't look at how peace building also has to come from the local level.
The Intelligent Initiative for Peace and Security Consciousness is a national network connecting youth, men, religious bodies, community organizations, civil societies, and other peace organizations. This covers our entire goal of peace, strong institutions, and justice. The organization's goal is to increase the voice of young people within peace building. There's limited available data about the progress of our goal. Available data is still limited due to official statistical systems, and efforts to provide access to justice need to be strengthened. However, momentum is growing about the SDGs, and people are becoming more educated on the goals and what is needed to achieve them.
Now that you have learned about topic number 16, it is time to take action. The United Nations created a list of goals that we as all nations are destined to reach. Our goal is to reduce all forms of violence related to deaths everywhere, end abuse, trafficking, and exploitation against children, promote the rule of law, and ensure everyone has access to strong institutions. We relate to this topic because we are both young women growing up in the 21st century when the Me Too movement, which includes the prominent figure Cristiano Ronaldo, who has been accused of sexual abuse, are prevalent topics. All around our nation and world, women are overcoming their fear of speaking out and are letting their voices be heard. These women and the Me Too movement have brought light to a topic that has been in the dark for decades, creating safer, more comfortable work environments for women. We want to work to create a safer, smarter world with opportunities for all. We will leave you at this. Every time we turn our heads the other way, when we see the law flouted, when we tolerate what we know to be wrong, when we close our eyes and ears to the corrupt because we are too busy or too frightened, when we fail to speak up and speak out, we strike a blow against freedom and decency and justice. Robert F. Kennedy.